What is up, guys? We are back finally for another episode of our Let's Play series on Cubecraft Skyblock. We've got a ton of stuff to cover on the episode today, including some updates to the channel to get us started. So let's go ahead and hop into those updates, and then we'll hop into the main content of today's episode from there. So if you don't care about the updates, if you just want to get straight into the episode, I'll throw a timer up right here on the screen, and you can just jump to that time in the video if you want, but you should stick around. We've got some good stuff. So first thing I wanted to cover real quick is that we did do episode 9 on a live stream to celebrate hitting 1,000 subscribers on the channel on YouTube. And I just want to say thank you to you guys who have subscribed. The support means a ton. It's been a blast getting to know you guys and hanging out and just building slowly but surely an awesome community here. So we celebrated by live streaming some progress. So I know there's some people that were confused about what happened to the episode and how am I already where I'm at. That's why. So if you want to get caught up and actually watch the content, it's a couple of hours, I'll warn you. But if you want to watch it, I'll have a link in the description below of this video where the live stream will start right when we kick things off here on the Solo World Island for that episode. So I'll have that link down below. Secondly, moving forward, we'll be back on a regular schedule of doing all of our main progression within videos like this, within the actual Let's Play episodes. That's not to say that I won't stream just kind of making progress on this island generally throughout the weeks in terms of like grinding some money or building some not essential things on the island, but I will commit to making sure we stick to doing quest progression in videos like this so that it's easy for you guys to follow along and you don't have to watch a 2-3 hour long live stream recap to really understand what we did and catch up. So that being said, we'll stick to just doing quests and making sure we progress on quests in these videos moving forward. Thirdly, we now have a Discord. So there's a Discord server set up for all you guys to come hang out with each other. I'm active on there outside of the streams. So if you want to come hang out, it's tons of fun. We have some mini games in there, some cool chat rooms, things to talk through, and just again kind of hang out and have a good time. There will be a link to join the Discord down below. So I encourage you guys to check that out as well. So to get this episode started, what I wanted to do, kind of switching gears a little bit here, is to, if you haven't watched through the Let's Play live stream yet, just give you a quick update on some of the changes that we made, just so that you guys are all caught up and can continue progressing your islands in the same way. So we completed the quests needed to unlock the Savannah Island, which is the island that I'm staring at over there. And this island gives us access to pig spawners, and skeletons as well. So we have skeleton spawners and pig spawners, and we've added some pig spawners to our dropper system here. So we have, I want to say like 7 or 8 pig spawners so far, and we're really starting to get some decent income from the dropper, and I'm slowly but surely replacing our zombie spawners with the pig spawners. So eventually this is going to be all pigs, and we'll really start ranking in the dough from that perspective. Also, due to the fact that we unlocked the Savannah Island, we now have access to gold. So this guy's kind of glitched into the wall. That's a little weird. So we have gold that we received from the Savannah Island, which is really, really important. You definitely want to try to mine this as often as you can. And lastly, we built an AFK spider farm because with some of the quests that we have right now, we need a lot of wool. And just sitting here trying to manually hit spiders and kill them for their string is just not ideal. So I built this on a live stream, but don't worry, I have a video. I'll put a card here where you can go watch it. That's a tutorial and a step-by-step breakdown on how to build this. The only caveat that I'll say is in the video, I hadn't been playing on Cubecraft too long, and I put the spawners in the air underneath these fences. Technically, you can just put the spawners on the floor, and the spiders will spawn just fine. So, with that being said, I think that's sort of the recap on where we're at, and I think I completed one quest off cam on accident, which was killing or getting raw pork chops and cooking a number of them. But other than that, here's where we're at with our quests. So we have color coordination, in which we need to craft lime carpet and light blue carpet. So lime carpet, we can make lime dye from bone meal from the skeletons and green dye from the cooked cactus. And then the light blue is just bone meal and lapis. So in order to make the carpet, we need the wool, and in order to make the wool, we need the string, which is why we have the AFK spider farm over here. And if we come and take a look, I haven't been AFKing too long, and there's already too much string in this chest. So it piles up pretty quick, and there's only 4 spawners in there, so you can get string pretty darn quick. If we go back to the quest list here, we have gold miner. We have to smelt a number of gold ingots, so we're slowly chipping away at that. We want to come over here real quick, and we'll just mine these up. So you do need iron tools to mine the gold, which is why I'm slowly but surely upgrading my iron pickaxe with Fortune. It's got Fortune 2 on it so far. And if we take a look at the gold real quick, just so you guys can see, it's a 2-hour timer in terms of how long it takes the generators to regenerate. So I have the rank now because I wanted a couple of extra co-op island slots, so that's why I get a small boost here. But if you don't have the rank, it's a 2-hour timer on the gold. And then the other two quests that we have right now are golden core, which is to craft golden apples. So this is why on some of the earlier videos I stressed multiple times to keep your apples, don't sell them for quick coins. That won't last very long anyways, because if you don't have them, you're going to have to cut down trees and hope that you get apples in order to get the 20 that you need for this main quest. And then the last one, which is going to be the longest grind of this island, is the acacia logs. So we have to gather 2,000 acacia logs, and I believe the timer on the trees is... It's just I think it's around a day, or 24 hours. I think it might be slightly more. I planted these a little bit earlier this morning. Here, let me go to the hub so it can be daytime. I planted these a little bit earlier this morning, so the timer's gone down a bit, but yeah, so I think it's like a day in like 6 hours, maybe, somewhere around there. So that's going to be the biggest waiting game of the quests on this island by a long shot. I also built a taller box up there because some of the spawners that we got from the Savannah Island are fairly high level, and we needed to make sure they could fall far enough to kill them. So I think that one's like 120 block fall. It's actually not enough for one of the skeleton spawners, but if you want to build something similar, I would suggest, you know, from the top to the bottom, you need to make sure people are falling like 130 blocks just to be safe. So that being said, that's what we got to do on, or kind of work towards getting through on this episode. But most importantly, we also now have the quest for the Nether. So on today's episode, like the title says, we are going to unlock the Nether and start our progression there. So when you get this Nether quest, it's going to appear sort of in the mix of the side quests, and it's going to have this orange colored name on it. And if we click through it, it's just going to say unlock the Nether 0 of 1, which isn't super descriptive. So what we need to do actually is go to the hub, and if we come over to the gatekeeper here, who is standing in front of the Nether portal, he's got a list of requirements for what we need to give him in order to unlock the Nether. And you have to have these things in your inventory in order for it to work. So we need 200 bones, 200 spider eyes, 24 blocks of gold, and 200 rotten flesh, and that will give us access to the Nether. So we've pretty much gathered all of these materials due to our dropper and our spider farm that we've now converted into an automatic one. Sometimes when you come back, these spiders glitch through. Oh boy, let's not break that one. Probably should put, I think if I put like a couple blocks here, it won't glitch through. So, like I said in other videos as well, we don't want to sell spider eyes for cheap profits because we're going to need them later. So right here, I've got the 24 blocks of gold, the 200 flesh, bones, and spider eyes. So let's just get all the stuff in our inventory. I'll get a couple things repaired and some supplies, and then we'll cut back and we'll actually unlock the Nether and venture in and see what's inside. And we are back. We've got all the materials that I showed you from our chest in the inventory here. So the flesh, bones, spider eyes, and gold blocks. And we repaired our armor, got our tools all repaired, have some building blocks and some food, and we should be all set. So if we come up here to Mr. Gatekeeper and click on him, you'll see all of these bars are now green, and this button is clickable. And let's go ahead and click it, which will light the portal. And there we have it. The Nether is unlocked, guys. And this is going to be a huge step forward when it comes to progressing in the game here. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what awaits us. So right away, we've got our Nether portal here, which lets us get back to the hub. We've got another shop. We've got lava. So now this is how we get access to lava, guys. We can make buckets and come pick this up and use it on our farm. So we're definitely going to be building a cobblestone or some sort of block that doesn't burn pig dropper, and we'll be cooking those pork chops and getting tons and tons and tons of coins pretty soon. So we now also have access to nether quartz, which is going to be great, and the glowstone trees, the dreaded glowstone trees, and pigment spawners. So we're going to unlock some new quests here, as you'll see. So we get 16 potions of regeneration, which now is like filled up like half of our inventory with just potions. Let's keep an eye on those dudes over there. And there should be... maybe we don't have any nether quests quite yet. Oh, Pigman Pillager, there we go. So we have to kill 100 pigmen, which is going to take a while. So I don't know if this quest actually has to be done in the Nether. It doesn't say that we have to kill them in the Nether, so we'll figure this one out later. But either way, we have to kill some pigmen. And as you can see, there are a whole bunch of them on this island. So the one thing to know about pigmen on Cubecraft before you go too crazy in the Nether here is pigmen are hostile automatically. So it's not like normal Minecraft where you have to punch one first to make them all angry and come after you. They will come after you immediately, which I did not know the first time that I came in here, and it was instant death more or less because I just kind of hopped down in there and it was bad. So we're going to come over here. We're going to try to kind of bridge our way over here. So what I want to do, right, is pick up the spawner. Before I actually kill these guys, because I don't want them coming back. So if we just come down here, line that up, and I probably should have brought a bow. That would have been the better thing to do here. But we'll just kill these guys this way. So as you can see, these guys have a decent amount of health on them. Now I have my smite sword here, which does a decent amount of damage, but okay, this is probably gonna hurt. But let's not die. Please don't die. Oh, we died. Rip. All right, only 48,000 coins. We'll be okay. I probably should have done one of these, but you know, gotta make that content for YouTube, right? All right, these guys are almost dead. So as you can see, we're getting some nuggets. And all right, we cleared out that pack. So what I'm gonna do, guys, just for the sake of not making this video absurdly long, I am going to clear out the other spawners. I believe there are 3 more down in here. So in the bowels of the island here, there are 3 more spawners, and I'll clear those out, and I will also pick up all of the nether quartz generators that I can find, and we'll cut back and talk about what is next. So give me just a second and we'll get back into it. Okay, we got the island all cleared out. Let's take a look at the damage here. So we have 4 pigman spawners that we picked up, 2 level 25s, a 24, and a level 20. And we got 21 of the quartz generators. And I think I was pretty thorough, so let me know if you guys got more on your island. But there are some that are, or most of them are inside. There's some on top of the island here. There's 1 or 2 on the sides, and there's actually a couple of generators on these like towers and the little like balls of netherrack that are on the sides of the island. So you want to kind of tower out there, make sure that you try to find all the stuff that's, you know, again, nothing's hidden. Like you have to like mine through a whole layer of netherrack to get to it, but some of them are in spots where you're not necessarily looking at altogether. So again, I towered out here on each side just to kind of take a look at the side of each edge of the island and just see if there were any more quartz generators. Now, the quartz in and of itself isn't the most useful thing for us at this point, although we should save it for the time being. You don't need to sell it. The quartz generators themselves are pretty much the best way to get experience on Cubecraft. You could probably build some insane, you know, XP farm for mobs that have really high level spawners and get pretty good XP from it, but these things are great. They respawn or regenerate every 3 hours, and it's just really important that you get all of them off of each of the islands in the Nether as you unlock them. We cannot buy these from the shop. I believe it's after you get through, or after you unlock the last Nether island is what I've heard. You can buy them. I don't know if you have to do any quests there, or if it's just once you unlock them and do the first quest, you get them. But either way, you really can't buy these for a very long time. So the more thorough you are with trying to get all of them off the island, just the better off you're going to be due to the nature of the XP that you get from them. So for today's episode, with what I want to kind of work through outside of getting this Nether stuff started is I want to get the quest here for the carpet done, and I want to upgrade our pig dropper so that we can really start getting some significant income from all of our all of the spawners that we have for pigs, and we can buy more and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do is head back to the island and get all the materials needed for the carpet quest, so the dyes and the dyed carpet, and then we'll knock that one out, and then we'll work on the pig dropper. So we'll cut over there in just a second and get that quest done, and you know, make some really big progress when it comes to getting our income up on the island. We're almost done with the carpet quest, but before we finish it, I want to just give a little bit of context to why the spider farm is so important. I messed up a couple times here, but you can see how much string I used. There's quite a bit of string that goes into making the carpet needed for this quest, so I'd highly recommend you build this spider farm here. It's totally 100% AFK, and it'll just make this quest go a lot faster and easier for you. So we just need a couple more of the lime carpets here. One more. And there we have it. Color coordination is done. It doesn't look like we got any new quests. No, we didn't. All right, let's go ahead and have chests somewhere. Thought I did. Maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe it's in the wood chest. I swear I get organized and then I forget where everything is. There we go. Okay. Let's just we'll make a chest here. we'll put it right there. We'll just put all of our wool and bones and dyes and everything in there for now. String back in here. Don't need that glass bottle. Alright, so now what we want to do is upgrade our dropper here. I'll work on a totally new design or an upgraded design because this one's a little bit more compact and smaller than what I would like in maybe the next episode. But I do want to get the lava going so we can start getting our cooked pork chops. So what we're going to do first to knock this out is we're going to pick up all of our zombie spawners. Not that the fire will do any, or that the lava will like break them in some way, but we're gonna start getting tons of money from the cooked pork chops to the point where the rotten flesh from the zombies just is gonna be taking up valuable space in our storage system below, and it's just not worth it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up. There's 2 up here. Before I do that, let me get a couple blocks here. Try to do this as fast as I can here. Okay. So we got those 2 spawners. And then there's a whole bunch of them down here in the bottom layer. So I'll go ahead and pick those up, and then we'll talk about some next steps from there. Alrighty, we got all the zombie spawners picked up. We had 10 of them up there, or at least still up there, and we just need to get a little bit more cobblestone, and we'll be good to go. So one thing I wanted to show you guys real quick here is if you have diamond or iron tools and you're not putting the efficiency on them or anything crazy, which I don't really think you need to. Fortune's more important, at least for now. You don't need to go crazy with the amount of cobblestone generators that you buy, because if you watch here, I've got 14 of the generators, and if I go basically as fast as I can here and mine them in a circle, by the time I get back to that first one that I mined, it's going to regenerate. So with just 14 of them, you can basically mine them as fast as you possibly can, and you'll always have a cobblestone generator to mine. So you don't need to go buy like 30 of these or 50 of these or anything crazy. You know, this little amount here will do the trick. So the reason that I'm getting cobblestone here is lava or fire spread is turned on Cubecraft. So if I was to go and put the lava up here for the pigs to fall through, this thing would burn down and pretty much most of my island, because most of the platform is made out of wood, it would all burn down, and that would be very, very sad. So we're going to replace some of the wood. We don't need to replace it all, at least for now, with cobblestone, so that we don't have to worry about anything burning up. So just to make things a little bit easier, I've stopped up the hole here so the pigs can't fall through. And what we want to do, so this block right here should be, well, now they're all going to come pouring through here. Whoops. Oh, there they go, guys. Come on. Okay, so that block right there, right, is where the fall starts. So what we're going to want to do here is come down, and we're going to want the lava to be about 5 blocks below this spot, so that the pigs don't end up swimming in the lava, but they also aren't going so fast that they don't catch on fire either. And so if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll have our lava right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to place a couple of signs, like so, and that'll stop the lava from flowing anywhere, and just have like a 1 block tall bit of lava for the pigs to fall through and then ultimately die. So with that said, we definitely want to make sure this doesn't burn down. So what I'm going to do, just to be super safe, I probably shouldn't have placed those signs because I'm going to have to break those blocks anyways. But I'll keep 1 for reference. So if this is our reference point, right, I'm going to go up about 8 blocks and down about 8 blocks with cobblestone, just to be safe and make sure that we got plenty of space and that none of the wood catches on fire. So I'll replace all that real quick, and then we'll finish this up and wrap up today's episode. So give me just a second. Cool, so the cobblestone additions here are done. I might actually take that up a little bit higher in just a minute, but for the most part, cobblestone's all done. You can see down there we've got quite a bit of cobblestone in between us and the wood, and now we just need to place our lava. So I didn't mention this earlier, and I was just sort of assuming that everybody knew why, but the reason why we're doing this is because cooked items always sell for, well, for the most part, I think always, sell for more than their raw counterparts, right? So cooked pork chops sell for more than raw pork chops, to the tune of 100 coins per pork chop, right? So you basically get 50% more value for cooking them, and that's exactly what happens when the pigs die when they're on fire. So if we just go ahead and replace our lava, I think actually only needed 1 bucket. Yeah, this is a small enough grinder. Let's see, we should see pigs fall from up there, and boom, he's on fire. So we should have some cooked pork chops down there. So that's the reason why we want to make the lava here, is just because we get so many more coins by doing it that way. So we'll block this up just to make sure nobody can get out, and then hopefully that's a far enough fall for these guys here. Just a couple pieces of wood here that I want to replace to just cap this off. There goes our ladder again. Just to be extra safe here. Can't be too safe, really. Alright, that should be good. Let's hope. Otherwise, we're going to have to rebuild most of the island. So I'm going to go ahead and unstop this. And we should see our pigs here. They shouldn't swim. There we go. They should just fall right on down. Oh, is there one more block there? Well, this is awkward. Let's break that. There we go. And come on, guys. Get out of the way. Come on. Let me mine the cobble. There we go. Oh. And there they go. So you can see they're not swimming. So they get enough velocity from falling that they don't get stuck in the lava there. And we'll just build this back up. And there we have it, guys. So if we come down here to the bottom, we should see that we are getting cooked pork chops in our chests. There might be a lot of raw ones, and oops, let's make sure that ladder's good real quick. There's gonna be some raw ones and some rotten flesh most likely due to what was already in there, but we should start seeing some cooked pork chops. And the spawner that's way up there, it looks like tough pigs every once in a while survive, which is, it's alright. Let's see, that one's all full, that one's all full, that one's all full. Okay, well, our chests are all full. We need to up this a bit. Well, so you can see it right there. Here's all the cooked pork chops that we're getting. We already have almost 3 stacks of them from what we just did. So we're going to get pork chops like crazy now. So that is going to really boost our income earning potential. And if we come here, take a look at selling cooked pork chops, you can see I only have 3 stacks and it's already 55,000 coins. So that's going to be insane once we get all these things full of cooked pork chops. So I think that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I'm just going to work on expanding the chest system a little bit, and on the next episode, we'll actually plan on, outside of completing some of the quests, we'll plan on completing an upgraded version of this that can just have quite a bit more capacity than this one can, because eventually we're going to overwhelm the 4 hoppers that are down there collecting the pigs. So with that, guys, I just want to say again, thank you all for just all the support and just all that goodness, guys. This video is coming out on January 1st. Can't believe it's already 2021. So happy new year to all you guys, and I will catch you in the next episode. Again, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, so you get notifications of when I go live and when we make videos, and give it a thumbs up if you liked it, guys, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments. With that said, guys, I will catch you in the next episode.